So in this world of insights, I'm gonna start using introduce a concept for you. Some of you may already using it, but we talk about CRM, we talk about transactional, we talk about sales effectiveness. But I want you as researchers to start thinking about how are you conversing with your consumers and with your customers. In this world of insights, I'm gonna start using introduce a concept for you. Some of you may already using it, but we talk about CRM, we talk about transactional, we talk about sales effectiveness. But I want you as researchers to start thinking about how are you conversing with your consumers and with your customers. Are you really building an insights platform to be more conversational? Because these days, guys, we can start with surveys. If you see surveys on the left, we could go to social media and the Instagram pages to see what people are doing and talking or engaging with our firm. We can start using WhatsApp, right? As you see, it's the third one. I mean, WhatsApp is widely used. 2 billion users worldwide use WhatsApp. Is the most used social media platform in the world. And a lot of businesses around the globe, except in the US, are using WhatsApp to drive their business, right? And the last part is ratings and reviews, right? And ratings and reviews, guys, is fascinating in the world of insights, right? I mean, right now, 91% of consumers are already looking for reviews. 70% of them consider reviews before buying. And look at this one, 84% trust them more than their own friends, right? And when I saw these statistics, I thought about my good friend, Ed, that I've known from years. Ed was a pioneer of word of mouth, 15, 18 years ago, right? And he knew the importance and proved the importance of the word of mouth, what customers or consumers were saying, right? When we see now 12, 14 years after that with data and technology, right? The thousands of commentary and the opportunity to mine that data is humongous. And my question to you, are you guys using it? Are you really leveraging all the data? And I did a study recently in Spain. I analyzed 120 stores in 8 cities across Spain that have more than 182,000 comments in Google reviews, right? And there were stores with up to 20,000 comments, other stores with only 12 comments. You see the ranges of their ratings from 2.3 to 4.9. And what I found was this. First, the ratings could vary, right? We have from Palma de Mallorca with high ratings for 4.22, and Zaragoza, which is a beautiful city in the middle of Spain, with only 4.02. But what the most important thing for me was, how many times are retailers answering the questions from the retailers, right? Are they really solving the problems from the customers? And what I found is it's completely inconsistent. For example, in Mallorca, only 1 of 5 stores were responding to the commentary from the customer, really solving the issue. In Malaga, which is, a lot of those comments were from tourists, only 8% of the stores were really engaging to solve the problem of the customer. In Vigo, which is in the Galicia, north part of Spain, 40%. The average that I saw in this study was 29%. But what was notorious about this is that many companies are not really leveraging and using technology to engage with their customer, right? I'm just going to take you a couple of slides back, because when I was just showing you the importance of ratings and reviews, was what I call closing the loop, right? One of the most important things that I learned in doing customer insights was how we could use technology and bring new platforms to solve issues with customers, right? So, for example, at Sam's Club, we changed the way we were collecting member experience. So we were doing the typical, after you shop, you go and do a survey. And after the survey, right, I would invite you to give you your comments, and then you would be part of a raffle and get prizes. What was happening with the traditional research that we were doing for Sam's Club is the response rate to those surveys, guys, was like 0.5%. So we were only able to collect maybe 15 or 20 surveys per store for Sam's Club. Of course, at the total Sam's Club, yes, we have over 2,000, 3,000, even more, maybe like 20,000 surveys per month. So we could have a very good idea at the total company. But this is a practical aspect. At the store level, which is where the decisions and the actions were made, was not enough. So we have to think completely different how to do this, right? And that's what we implemented new technology. We had a contract with a SaaS platform called Medallia. And what we did is we used this technology company to really boost the number of surveys that we could collect. The problem with these technology companies is that they did not have the insights practice, right? And that is a huge vacuum that I still see in the world that we live these days. We have a lot of great technology companies, but they do not have the muscle or the insights muscle to really convert these huge amount of data into insights, right? So when we did that for Sam's Club, we boost tremendously the number of surveys per store. We increased 20-fold the average number of surveys per store. So we were able to start providing stores with over 200 surveys on average per month. And I will tell you, one of the most important actionable things we did coming from the data was closing the loop with members. What does that mean? So this was very simple. If the customer was giving us a bad rating, the system was immediately triggering a note to the store manager, and the store manager was connecting directly to the customer to solve the problem. Hey, Sams, you guys treat me very bad. And in the checkout, it was a very slow. The employee was not friendly. The responsibility of the store manager was to connect back to the customer, apologize, and offer a way to mitigate the problem. You would be surprised, people start responding, because I was analyzing on the back end all that information. Members were saying, are you kidding me? Are really people reading the surveys? I thought that no one was really paying attention. And just by implementing that type of closed loop feedback, again, acknowledging the problem and solving it, we generate two things, guys. We improve the NPS from Sam's Club over 2 points, right? From 60 to 64, actually, it was 4 points. But the most important is that we were able to increase renewals from Sam's Club, which was a huge financial implication. So what I'm telling you is that we have a huge opportunity now with using all the data, understand the journeys, understand the different points where our customers interact with us, so we could deliver a great experience to our customers.